Welcome back to the Handyman Business YouTube channel. Today we're going to discuss my experience with property managers and investment properties and how they pay so well. I'm going to go into detail. I had to bust out the big dry erase board. I got to simplify things because there are so many questions from people who are commenting. I mean, there's like 800 comments on that one video. Questions and questions. How is this possible? Who owns these houses? And why aren't they there putting in their smoke detectors? So I'm going to break it down, the hierarchy, who the people are that own the houses, who the people are that manage the houses, and who's the guy that fixes the problems. Here is the diagram. I'm going to sit down here. Oh, no, not sit. Up top here, we have investors. They're called eyes. Got eyes on them. This one here represents a 10 millionaire. He owns 3 houses. And I'm going to get to how they buy their houses. Should I do it in this video or not? Well, we'll see where this goes. So they got 3 houses, rental properties. We've got this big investor group, lots of eyes. They own lots of houses, many different types of houses, condos, lofts, single families. And then we have the small-time investor who only has 1 rental house. None of these people want to take care of that house. They're investors. They're not DIYers. They're not someone who, like me, had a house that they lived in and they moved out into a new house and they decided to keep their old house as a rental. That's not this situation here. These are all investors that have lots of money. We're talking 10 million, we're talking 100 million, and we're talking maybe a 3 millionaire over here. They don't even buy the houses a lot of times. A lot of times they don't even see the houses. There are realtors that specialize in acquiring houses for these investors. They don't even see the houses. The realtors buy the houses. These guys will pay for the houses. A video that I just filmed for the Handyman main channel is one of these situations. The father is probably in this category, probably a 10 to 20 millionaire, and he bought all his kids' houses. Their first house. Is it really their house? No. It's a family investment. The owners of these houses never even seen them. They don't want to see them. They just want the money. They hire a property management company. The PM, is usually referred through the realtor. So the property manager and the realtor that do these investment properties are in cahoots together. That's not a bad thing. It's just business. All these houses need routine maintenance. They need smoke detectors. They need light bulbs changed. They need furnace filters changed. They need the garbage disposal changed. You guys know the drill. You've seen all the videos. They don't nickel and dime. The handyman comes along. He discovers this property management company through a Craigslist ad, searching for a drywall repair specialist. Keep in mind, this was, they were managing an actual commercial building, and it was a roof leak. I just did some drywall repair in an office. High value for the money I gave this property manager. He says, okay, well, you did great. I got some houses that I could use your help on. I said, okay, sure. That they are making a ton of money off of me and everything that I can do. They are now the acting general contractor for some remodels on these houses. Remodels and updates. Why? Because these investors need to put money somewhere. And certain times it's not good to put it in the stock market. Like right now, the stock market is pretty high, very high, and we could be on some sort of inflated bubble. Where can we put this money? We've got other places. We can invest. We can increase the value. We can increase the rentability. We can increase the square footage of these investments down here to get more money. If and when we decide to sell, when we rent them out, they can rent for, a premium. They call me up and they say, hey, we want to do an addition on this house. We want to finish the basement on this house. This house here, we want the entire thing painted. We want all the light fixtures changed. We want new flooring in the kitchen. We want new cabinets. The list goes on and on. That's above and beyond just maintaining all these. Keep in mind, this is just a diagram here. There could be 50, 100, I don't even know how many houses. A lot of times they send me a text message and say, we need you to go to so-and-so house. I'm like, I'm gonna need the full address. I don't know, I can't remember that. I don't think I've ever been there. They get new houses coming in all the time. Okay, how about the money thing? Oh, this house here needs a garbage disposal replaced. I've talked about this in previous videos. It's not a garbage disposal. This investment has an issue. We need that issue to go away so that this investment can continue to make money and doesn't go down in value. Go take care of this problem with this investment. $250 is nothing. Most all of these are in the 400,000 to 650. A few are getting into the 800,000. There's one duplex that I know that both units would be 800,000. So 250 bucks for a garbage disposal. It's so insignificant. Again, remember, all of these are renting from $25,000 to $32,000 a year. 500 bucks, nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing to these people. They don't even know that it's a garbage disposal. They don't care. They don't want to know that a smoke detector got pulled off the ceiling because it was beeping. And the tenant just went down plucking them with their little gopher grabber thing. Hope this explains some things. How do you find a property management company? I got lucky. I didn't have to do much legwork other than respond to a couple Craigslist ads. It did spread. The PM had some commercial properties. The owners of the businesses that worked out of these commercial properties were like, hey, this guy's, there's a whole psychological game that I would play. It's the business game, the corporate game. Look different, talk different than the competition. And the competition, who is working for 15 bucks an hour, 17 bucks an hour, it's easy to distinguish yourself from them. I hope that answered a lot of the questions, because I could pretty much see the frustration through the comments because there were so many. And a lot of them got very nasty in disbelief that this system works, that this system exists. Questions? Put them down below. There's another topic I've got to talk about. It's about the location and small town people and the availability of work. You got to be willing to move. Pretty much the only way to make good money, I don't want to say the only way, is going to a large city where the money is. If you're providing a service and you want to be making top dollar, you have to go where the money is. That'll be a topic for a different video. Thank you for watching. I hope it was informative. I hope it answered some questions. Please put clarifying questions down below. Either me or somebody else will answer them. That somebody else is the knowledgeable pool of men and women who follow this YouTube channel. This channel wouldn't be anything without your contributions, your questions. I want to refer back to 2 videos ago now. How to get your contractor's license. That comment section is just filled with real people, not goofy internet trolls. Real people posting real life answers and situations, life experience on how to get a contractor's license and everything that goes along with it.